Hello my loves, hooray! So today's candle from my Yankee calendar was Christmas cookie, and I didn't know what to do. I had a little think and I've come up with this. No, not this, right, yeah, that's the one. I'm going in with Glam & Glitz Kayla. Now my core system is Diamond Nail Supplies, but I still have a bunch of colours from all around. So, and this one appealed to me as similar to the candle as I could get. So I'm going in with quite a big wet bead. As we know, Glam & Glitz spreads nicely. Kayla does marble quite a lot. So play around with the bead. Either flip it like I did at the beginning, so twist the brush over, or just play around with it, because it does really marble. That's okay, it doesn't really matter for this. See, it's marbly. So I'm just doing a whole nail of that. I'm sorry if you see the odd jiggly joggle, but I was filming this at the dining room table actually, and my 7-year-old was like coming in and jumping around and then running off again. And it was like jiggling the camera. So I'm going to do a whole nail of Kayla, and I just swooshed it all, so I have to go back in and put some more down because I kind of splurged it into the wrong direction. Silly me! And then I found this glitter that I got sent by the Unicorn's Den, and it's called Twinkle Twinkle. And it reminded me of sprinkles that you would put on like cookies and stuff. Told you I just love these candles because they make me think with my belly. But they've got like holographic tinsel and some holographic hexes, and then some smaller pieces, different colours like pinks and silvers, and it just reminded me of like something you'd put on top to decorate a cookie. So I'm going to do kind of like an S, but it's more it graduates more in diameter, like you'll see what I mean. So it's wider in the middle and more narrow at the top and the base. I really like this glitter because it's got a bit of everything in it, and for designs like this, I normally like my glitters to be quite controlled, like just a multi-cut or a super fine. Or a fine. I'm quite like I struggle with chunkies, but this is just, it's not too chunky and it's got a bit of everything in it, and I really like it, and it was just perfect for this. So I was trying to play with my swooshiness a bit more. And then I noticed at the side where I'd kind of wiped around a bit, I'd taken away some of the colour, so I'm just painting on a little bit more. As we know with Glam & Glitz you can work very thin, so it's fine. And then I'm going to go in and cap with Clarity Clear from Diamond Nail Supplies. Nice wet bead, just want to get it all around that glitter and that colour. Tap it up to the cuticle. Nudge it into place. And then just feather it down the nail. Once my 24 days of Christmas is over, I will go back to doing full hand designs. It's just 24 full hand designs is a bit of an ask, like day after day after day after day after day. So I know that some people prefer the full hands, but this is just a playful Christmassy inspired thing. It's a thing. I'm doing a thing. So I'm just walking the bead down the nail. I am really enjoying this system. And judging by the feedback and the fact that they've already had to restock some stuff, I guess you guys are enjoying it too. So I can place a wet bead down there and it doesn't fall off or slop everywhere. It's really, really easy to control, and that's something I like because I do work incredibly wet. You can work dry with it, but I just tend to work wet. I feel like I say that all the time, and I probably do, but I figure if someone... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've been up since 4:20 this morning. Oh, the joys of sick children. If someone new's watching, I want them to know that you don't have to work wet with this system, but I just do. It's just the way I work. I mean, that bead's pretty consistent, actually. It's not too wet. So now what I'm going to do is go through the nail and check where I've capped, check I've capped the glitters, check that the nail surface is even, if there's any dinks and dents, and then once that's set I'll go in and file. I use a 180-100 grit, and I tend to sort of use the 100 side, then the 180 side, and just graduate it down. I always do the same, so I do my sidewalls and then my free edge, and I go around the cuticle area, and then I go through the entire nail. I'm clumsy with the way I do the cuticle because I can't get my hand in the right position to bring the file round all the way around. I have to swap sides. Still works though. Each to their own. Oh, the reason I'm wearing gloves as well is because I've made a mess of my hands. So basically I did my beautiful nails and then I went to the salon and had my hair coloured yesterday, and it's blue purple at the roots and then like raspberry. It ombres into raspberry. It was called a colour melt, but us nail techs would call it an ombre. And I was there for 4 hours, but the blue is still very much on my scalp and in my hair because it's the way it is. I have to wash it with cold water later today, and I was touching my hair a lot last night and it's made the skin around my fingers blue, so I was like, you don't need to see that. Comes off the nails. Yeah, it comes off the nails with isopropyl alcohol, but my fingers were a bit stained. Should have seen my forehead. So I'm just going in with my Diamond Nail Supplies crystal resin and some of the white opals. I think they're white, or are they white gold opals from Smiley's Glitter Store. Love these. I love them so much. I just wanted to kind of follow the trail, have the biggest stone in the middle and then graduate out. And then I'm going in with my Diamond Nail Supplies tack-free top coat, and I'm using a detailer brush just to go around the stones first. And then once I've gone around those, then I'll do the rest of the nail. But it's obviously good to seal those in. It's an extra bit of strength and also stops like hair getting in under them and things like that. So then I'll just go in with my main brush from the top coat pot and finish top coating. And that's that, actually. Then I'll cure it in my LED lamp for 60 seconds. And that will be that, my dears. There will be another one tomorrow. And until then, I guess, just behave and keep your hands off them chocks. Don't open the Quality Street till Christmas Eve. Come on now, people. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!